What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and out of all of these people who are coming forward and speaking out about Jared and Adventures with Purpose, out of all of these, I guess now ex-team members of AWP, there is one person in particular that I can't help but get good vibes from. And I talked about how I got bad vibes from Jared and I got bad vibes from AWP. Well, this one dude who used to work with AWP, I don't know what it is about him, but he rubs me the right way. No homo. We talk about how people rub me the wrong way a lot on this channel. This dude rubs me the right way. And this dude that I'm talking about goes by the name of Sam, the Adventure Man. Now, Sam, he was one of the first people calling out Jared and AWP. He resigned and walked away from AWP a while back, and he let it be known why. And also, I think his son, Kyler, I believe his name is, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of names for me to remember. He worked with AWP for a couple of weeks as well, and he had to walk away. And he exposed a lot on one of his live streams. Well, I don't know. Of course, I don't know these people from a can of paint, but I would like to think that I am an okay judge of character, and I get good vibes from these dudes, whereas I get extremely bad vibes from Jared and AWP, and I'll be honest, there's another member at AWP by the name of Doug, who I don't know why, I get these weird bad vibes from him. And listen, I'm going to follow my heart and how I feel inside every single time. A couple of months ago, I was trying to tell the world that AWP was not what we thought it was. That I was getting these bad vibes, these bad energies from them. And I mean, if you looked at how they handled the Kylie Rodney case, I thought it was as clear as day that they were shady as hell. And they were doing a lot of shady stuff. It was as clear as day. Yet people did not want to see it. But I called it out and I followed my heart. And I was told I was wrong. People unsubscribed. They attacked my channel. We all know the story by now, but I followed my heart. And guess what? My heart turned out to be right. My feelings, the way I felt inside, it turned out that I felt that way for a reason, because look at where we are now. So now that we are here, I'm going to continue to follow my heart, because now that we're here, and it turns out I was right about AWP all along, now once again people are trying to tell me I'm wrong. 2 months ago, I was told I was wrong about AWP, and that AWP were like a gift sent from God. And it turns out that it was ran by a cousin fucker. And now we're at this point, we're at this period where everything is getting exposed, and there are still people chirping in my ear telling me, oh, I'm wrong about this person, I'm wrong about that. No, I am right. At least in my opinion and in my heart, I believe I'm right. And there is plenty of things pointing towards the fact that I am right. So I do have an extremely good feeling in my heart about Dan and about his son Kyler. But there's something about this Doug dude that rubs me the wrong way. I get these extremely bad, eerie vibes from him. And when I watched his little video, all we can do is be real. That's all someone can do. And I had to be the voice of the voiceless. It was such a BS cheesy video. There was not a drop of sincerity in Doug's video. Well, you see, there's been a lot of people coming forward with information, right? And on one of Ick and Mel's live streams, some dude by the name of Kevin called in. Kevin had worked alongside Jared and AWP and Sam before, and he mentioned that Doug had did something really shady and said some really hurtful and mean things about Sam. And I was wondering for the longest, for a couple of days now, I wonder what Doug said, because, I mean, of course I'm not there, but from what I've seen of Sam, I don't see how you could hate the guy or dislike the guy. He seems like an extremely likable fella. He seems like a down-to-earth type of dude, and he seems like he has a good heart. You know what I mean? And his son, that's what really stuck out to me, was the Kyler dude. Because if Sam was able to raise a son like this, then I think that speaks highly of his character. because Kyler, for a young man, seems to have an extremely good head on his shoulders. And it seems like he had a better head on his shoulders than anyone at all working at AWP. But now we know what Kevin was talking about. You know, when I was just saying that Kevin said that Doug said these horrible things about Sam Sam, and he turned on Sam Sam, and I was wondering, well, what happened? Now we have the posts. Shouts out to Ikenmel for finding this and whoever digged this up. But let's go ahead and hop right into this post. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel in the algorithm. And ring that notification bell so you can be notified of all the updates in this situation and all types of other updates. If you want to be the first to know when someone else speaks out about Jared, then hit that notification button. But anyways, let's go ahead and go forward with this post. Now, to provide you a little bit of a backstory, Sam Sam walked away from Adventures with Purpose because of some of the shady stuff going on there. He didn't feel like they were properly handling these cases. He felt like a lot of what they were doing was insensitive to the families. And he noticed that Jared was raking in buku bucks, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Yet Sam Sam was basically still working for free. And he wanted to know if he could get a little slice of the pie. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you see, Jared was manipulating people for years. And he would have people come and volunteer. He would pretend like Adventures with Purpose, they were all broke and they were just skimming by and they needed any donation and any help they could get, when in reality, it was the exact opposite. Well, of course, Jared said, hell no, you ain't getting no money and you can kick rocks. And Sam Sam released a video letting everyone know that he walked away. And this is the response from not only Jared, but the response from Doug Bishop to Sam Sam. Let's go ahead and hop right in. Attacked! The real reason Sam is no longer with AWP. We've been forced to defend our integrity by sharing the other side of an unfortunate departure. How many times in your own life have you invested time, money, and energy to help others in your own life, only to be let down and attacked later on? Unfortunately, we've lost a good friend in Sam with his departure, leaving a trail of untruths to justify. So as you can see here, this is another one of Jared's classic manipulation tactics. He wants to pretend like he did all of these good things. How could someone ever speak illy of me? How could anyone ever say anything negative about me? Look at all of these good things I've done. But you know, it wasn't just Jared. Doug had a lot to say about Sam Sam. Let's go ahead and see what Doug had to say. In response to the unnecessary drama being created, you, the supporters, deserve transparency, since transparency is not being offered to you. Pause. Right there off the bat. Manipulation. Right there off the bat. Listen, I know a lot of people can read this and this will just be like words to you. But me, I can see past the BS. And I saw past AWP's BS a long time ago. So when Doug starts out this conversation by saying, you the supporters, you deserve transparency. That's a manipulation tactic to make you feel like he's doing you a favor. You deserve this, guys. You deserve for me to sit on here on social media and lie about Sam Sam. And right then and there, right in the beginning, he manipulates you. And I don't know if this is a tactic that Doug already knew from his past, or if Jared has rubbed off on Doug in the amount of time that they've worked together. But this is a clear as day manipulation tactic. Oh, you deserve transparency, and it's not being offered to you. Basically insinuating that Sam Sam is lying about everything. And I'm sorry, I don't think Sam Sam's a liar. I think Jared's a liar. And I think Doug is a liar too. But let's go forward. AWP is a 100% volunteer organization outside of the camera and production crew. Pause. Another lie. So here we have Doug. He started out this attack on Sam Sam by trying to manipulate their audience Our audience deserves transparency. He started out with a manipulation tactic and then followed with a provable lie. We all know that AWP is not a volunteer organization. We all know that there were people at AWP making money. There were people on the payrolls. Jared was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. So he already right there is starting to rub me the wrong way, because he's going on with this lie about, oh, AWP doesn't make any money. It's a volunteer organization. A big fat lie, Doug. And you know it's a lie, Doug, because you're basically the right-hand man in the situation. And people keep giving you a pass. But yet here you are. You manipulated your fan base right in the beginning of your comment. And then you followed up with a blatant, provable lie that has now been exposed. People back then maybe didn't know you were lying, but we all know you are lying now. But let's go forward. Jared has always been transparent about that with everyone, including myself, from day one. I have been a true volunteer of AWP for coming up on 3 years, and I have become absolutely amazed by the selflessness of Jared through this entire journey. Pause! Doug! Oh man, your lies are all just coming to the light. So you've been a volunteer for 3 years, Doug. How do you feed your kids, Doug? How? Explain to a logical person that's not a complete idiot with their head up your ass and their fingers in your beard how you were a volunteer for 3 years, yet you managed to pay for the house that you were in when you made your little video, and you managed to put food on the table for your kids. You don't do that doing volunteer work, Doug. You have been paid, and you know you are being paid. Oh, you want me to believe that Doug is a volunteer that never got a single dollar, yet somehow he signed contracts to where he can't talk about Jared? What volunteer has to sign all of these contracts without making a single dollar? So he lied right there once again. We now all know that there was never no such thing of you being a true volunteer. There was so much money rolling in. So another blatant lie by Doug. And also he talks about the selflessness of Jared throughout their entire journey. You now see what I'm saying, people? Do you think it's a coincidence that Sam's kid, and like 40 other people can all tell you that Jared was horrible, and that Jared was a selfish person if anything, that he was a horrible person that took money from the poor even though he didn't need it? Yet here we have Doug. Oh, Jared's been selfless through this entire journey. So you want me to believe that Doug is the only person that was blinded to what was going on with Jared? That Jared's true colors, they shined brightly to everyone but Doug. Jared was so selfless. Oh, blah, blah, blue with a him. Come on, bro. I can't help but laugh, because reading this little post now is hilarious, because all of this stuff has been exposed. And now we see how full of shit Doug was back then. But let's go forward. His dedication to building a purpose that is bigger than anything I have personally witnessed is unmatched. Greed, jealousy, negativity, and etc. will not be tolerated or welcomed by Jared. Sam's unfortunate actions, as well as his intentions, have created these qualities, which in return has led to him leaving, demanding money and being disrespectful when you are supposed to be a volunteer is not what AWP is about, nor any volunteer organization for that matter. Doug, we all know what AWP is about now, Doug. You lying sack of shit. We all know what AWP is about, Doug. You're about making whatever money you can while peddling conspiracy theories about missing kids and whatever cars you find, Doug. We saw the text message. We heard about the text message that Sam sent to Jared. He was never being hateful. He wasn't being disrespectful. He was basically seeing if Jared respected him, and Jared showed him no respect at all. I'm on Sam's side here. And I went into this with an open mind, meaning I came here with an open mind to read what Doug had to say. But Doug insulted my intelligence like 4 times within the opening of his post. And I know that there are plenty of Karens out there and people who are like, oh my God, yeah. No, it's all BS. Doug is a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. But let's go ahead and go forward. All right, where were we at? We were at the part where Doug lied and said that AWP is a volunteer organization and all that stuff. Jared has paid for Sam's expenses: food, gas, airfare, lodging, equipment, and etc. Most importantly, Jared took Sam under his wing from day one, offered to help him build his own channels and mentor him so he can be successful on his own. Jared shared access to AWP content with Sam, which is unheard of by any YouTuber, and went above and beyond to help guide Sam in the right direction so he could be successful. Now, over the past 6 months, Sam has not placed forth the necessary effort to keep his channel thriving. He has not edited videos, as he admits to on his channel, and continued to not release videos for his viewers, and that has led to him struggling. So, here we have Doug, once again caught in another lie. Oh, this is volunteer work. But Sam, you're supposed to build your own channel, Sam, and you're supposed to be uploading these videos, Sam. Go look at Doug's channel. Go look at Doug's channel right now. What freaking videos has Doug been uploading? He's sitting here acting like Sam is worthless because Sam wanted some money from AWP. And while Sam was with AWP, he was more focused on his work with AWP as opposed to trying to create his own channel off the back of AWP's success. So Doug is basically saying he's lazy and that he's worthless because, oh, you should have been making videos on your own channel. Where's your videos, Doug? So obviously you're not making videos and you're not making your money from your own channel, Doug, because you're being paid by Jared. Stop sitting here and lying. You can fool the masses, but you can't fool me. But let's go forward. So where were we at? We're at the part where Doug is once again lying to everyone, pretending like he isn't making money and that it's Sam's fault for not making his own YouTube videos. Now that Sam is struggling due to his own actions and lack of entrepreneurial effort, Sam has become bitter, jealous, and envious. As a volunteer, he unnecessarily gave Jared a disrespectful ultimatum about money, which has in return backfired on him as any ultimatum would. Per this interaction, Sam's true character has come to light, and AWP has no place for this type of energy. We are 100% focused solely on helping families and being positive and uplifting. Jared will continue to protect AWP and continue to build and prepare for its future for the greater good of bringing lost loved ones home to their families. Thank you for your understanding. So all of you who are mad at me because I am calling out Doug, because I am questioning Doug's character, I hope you have that same energy for Doug, because as you can see, he basically called out Sam and questioned his character. Not in front of 70,000 people like me, but in front of millions of people. Doug straight out came out, lied and covered for Jared, and lied about Sam straight up to everyone's faces, and everyone wants to act like that never happened. Well, guess what? It happened, and we have the post right here. And as the days keep going forward, guess what's going to happen? More and more stuff is going to make its way to the internet about Doug and about Jared and about AWP. So as you can see, Doug has a long history of covering for Jared. He has a long history of brown-nosing for Jared. Honestly, there's probably dingleberries on Doug's beard that came straight from Jared's asshole. Because Doug has his face all up in Jared's ass. Just all up in there. Dude probably doesn't even use beard oil because he gets anal oil straight from the butt crack of Jared. But here he is defending Jared. And guys, I don't want to go over the post again. You can rewind the video. Look at the post. How many lies can we pick out? Right here, he starts the post by manipulating people. Then he lies and said that AWP is this volunteer organization, like there's no money coming in. And then he lies about what Sam said because Sam still has the messages and we know that Doug is full of it. And then Doug pretends like, oh, Sam should have been building his own YouTube channel. Doug, you aren't building your own YouTube channel. So how the hell have you been making money? It's because you got a piece of the pie. A piece of the pie that you shamed Sam for trying to get. You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. You can trick every last person on YouTube. I don't care if I have to talk until my face turns blue. You're not going to fool me, Doug. And that's why everyone else is resigning in their videos. Doug did not say the words that he was resigning in his video. Now, of course, Doug will probably resign now because of all the backlash. And yeah, I know he took AWP off his website. The reality is, Doug was going to sit there and try to defend Jared. That's what his original plan was. But I guess that plan backfired when you saw all these videos, didn't it, Doug? So the past is coming back. And it's going to come back to bite a lot of these people on their ass. Because like I've been trying to tell you all since day one of me covering this story, yes, Jared's a horrible human being for these allegations about him. But that is not the only stuff that was going on at AWP. And now all of this stuff is starting to come to the light. And I am happy about it. And now we see what type of person Doug really is. He's the type of person that lies and manipulates AWP's fan base into attacking people like he did during the Kylie Rodney case, like he did here with Sam. He plays into your emotions. Oh, what about the good we were doing and this purpose? And, I came because this purpose and only can be real. Man, he's full of it. He is so full of it. And I might just do a reaction to his little video because I could comedically break this shit down so much to the point that, oh man, I don't even want to get into it. But there we go, folks. Just more evidence of what type of people not only Jared is, but what type of people like Doug are. I don't think Doug's a monster that would do something like what Jared did. But is Doug capable of kissing Jared's ass and trying to defend him? Oh, yeah, he is. It's on writing. It's documented. Is Doug capable of lying and manipulating audiences? Yeah. We all know that he was lying now because we know some of the inner workings of AWP. But like I said, more things will continue to get exposed, and I will be here to cover it. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified of the next time Doug and Jared and AWP are exposed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Drop all your thoughts down in the comments below. Go ahead and simp for these people if you need to. But while you're down there, just make sure you are honest with your opinion. But as always, I'll talk to you all in the next video.